Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's Stories of Yanko, back here with another video. And let's talk about the failure that is the Phoenix Suns, man. Let's talk about it. They did everything in their power. They brought in a new owner, brought in a new coach, got KD, got Beal, and it never worked. It never worked. People had the audacity to compare these guys to the Brooklyn Nets. Like, their big three and this big three, completely different. It was other stuff off the court that made that team not come to fruition in terms of reaching their full potential and winning a championship. Injuries, too, and Giannis sticking his foot underneath Kyrie, of course. But, yeah. That's what happened. This team right here, they got on the court, and they just did not work out. They fired coaches. You feel me? They swapped stuff around. They tried so hard to make this team work. And I don't really know how Phoenix Suns fans really feel about it. It just feels like, like what? It's trash. It's over with. And KD, he might be on his way out. And I think that that's weird. That's weird for him. Does he have anything left to prove? No. And when I said that a while back, people act like, oh, what do you mean? KD has a lot to prove. Prove what? The man ruptured his Achilles and came back to play basketball. If you are a person who thought that Kevin Durant could not lead a team to the championship, what else does he have left to prove to you? That he can do that? Something that you believe that he couldn't do before? Like, it doesn't matter. You already made up in your mind that he couldn't do something that he's never done, okay? Even though I think he was the best player on that team in 2018, so I think that he led a team to a championship. That's just me. He led that team because he was the best player on that team, and yes, it was a super team, but LeBron got credit for his super team. So, yeah. KD, he's accomplished that in my book, and he can ride off into the sunset. I don't know why people what do you expect from these guys? These guys are literally living legends. Him, Curry, LeBron, even Kawhi to some extent. Like, these guys are old. I'm not going to say getting old. These guys are old. And the fact that they're still playing, we got to just appreciate that. And wherever Kevin Durant ends up at, I don't even know what a Kevin Durant trade package even looks like now. I have no idea. Like, it can't be nothing crazy because he's still a contributing player, but the defense ain't there. It's not there. Offense is always going to be there. That first step, not there. Okay? If you just put him on a team that needs some offensive scoring without giving up too much, I'm sure he'll fit in. Like, you could put him on the Timberwolves. Like, I think him and Ant would fit pretty good. Devin Booker, man, where's his future going? What do we do with Devin Booker? Is he gonna request a trade, or does he like being the man in Phoenix so much to where he's like, you know what, I'll stay. Does Devin Booker really want to win that bad? Because where can he go to where, let's say, it'll work out? Where can he go? Where? So, hey, I don't know. Bradley Beal, man. Bradley Beal. That was one of the worst trades I've ever seen because it didn't make any sense. But my issue with a lot of teams, the Milwaukee Bucks also, they've been trying so hard to recreate or replicate what happened in the 2010s. Oh, you get you a big three and you can just dominate and trample over the competition. I feel like the Brooklyn Nets was the last team to have a formula like that, and it actually worked because Kyrie, James Harden, and KD looked so unstoppable when all three were on the court. So unstoppable. And I think that cocktail of players just worked so well in terms of looking dominant. Like, that's just what it was. But that was the last time we saw something like that, and that should have been the last time. I think that they thought, oh, James Harden is just as good as Devin Booker, right? Like they're on the same level, right? Like no, James Harden is a Hall of Famer. I'm not sure if Devin Booker is a Hall of Famer. If he is, it's no. I don't think Devin Booker is a Hall of Famer. But yeah, and Kyrie Irving, you can't compare him to Bradley Beal. You can't. Kyrie Irving is leagues ahead. Like it's not even close. So I see what the Phoenix Suns were trying to do, and it failed miserably. Like the coaches, like, oh man, like, dude, y'all tried everything. I'm gonna keep it real. They tried everything to make it work, and it just didn't. So hopefully it kills this formula of trying to create a big three, and that died with this team. You need a superstar player, a very good player, borderline perennial all star, and you need a solid team around them. A solid big man, really good big man, if you can. That's what you need. The Celtics were the perfect formula to that. They didn't have a superstar on their team, but they had such a balanced roster to the point that they could just wash everybody out, right? And then you got the Denver Nuggets, like they're improving, they're showing their championship DNA. That's the formula, right? But the Phoenix Suns tried the all offense, no defense. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Like, maybe in the 2010s, but yeah, in the 2010s, this team would have won a championship. But in the 2020s, no. No. The cap don't allow it. It's not it. It's not it. So, where's KD gonna go? Don't know. Where's Bill gonna go? Because he doesn't have a he has a no trade clause. Like, that's crazy, bro. But yeah, Phoenix Suns are cooked. I don't even think they have any picks, do they? I don't think they have any picks. Yep, they don't. So yeah, man, Suns fans, like, good luck. You're back in purgatory, back in mediocrity. Brooklyn Nets are still there, so we're there with you. It's just that we have picks, okay? So we're gonna be slightly better than y'all. Like once y'all lose these players, not sure if y'all gonna trade Devin Booker. Probably should to get some draft capital, whatever, rebuild. But yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. You should try to see if if you can trade Devin Booker or Kevin Durant to get those picks back, your picks back, because we had traded them too. When we had made all those trades, we had traded the picks. Yeah, we had traded Mikal Bridges to try to get our picks back, and we did get our picks back from Houston. But we gave Houston the Suns picks. So if you guys can somehow get those picks back by trading them a player, Devin Booker, they don't want Bradley Beal. Try to see if you can get a Kevin Durant over there. I don't think you're gonna get much from him, but if you can trade Devin Booker over there to replace a Jalen Green, you can definitely get your picks back. And then trade Kevin Durant somewhere else. I think that's the best course of action for you guys. Like, if I'm being honest. If I'm being honest with you guys, that is the best course of action. Trade Devin Booker to the Rockets. Try to get your picks back. Trade Kevin Durant somewhere else. And, rebuild. Sound like a good idea? I know Suns fans are going to be upset. It is what it is. Peace.